What you need to know as an East African traveling to Juba, South Sudan by road, as a Kenyan, Tanzanian, Ugandan, as a foreigner basically, because I did that trip in March 2025 and I have detailed it. I think this is part 3, so be sure to check my page for part 1 and part 2. I am at a point where we have passed the first checkpoint. And we have paid money. All of us were ordered out. We had to pay money as foreigners. And then now we are back to the bus. And I'm asking the conductor why we were paying. And he says he doesn't know. But, you know, they just take money. Now, at this point, you know, that's done. So I'm asking, are there other places where we're going to pay money? He said yes. He said yes. So I'm like, eh. Anyway, you know, I start looking outside. First of all, let me tell you, South Sudan is beautiful. It's really beautiful. I know war has really ravaged so many parts of South Sudan, but it's very beautiful. And I could see mountains. You're going to enjoy seeing the mountains. There's a water body somewhere there. I don't know. From far there, you'll see. And then don't be surprised to see soldiers sitting under trees, armed to the teeth from time to time. You're going to see that from both sides of the road. You're going to see that. And if you are on public transport, the vehicle will not stop much. The vehicle doesn't stop much, really. And actually, the other thing is that if you hadn't, you know, taken some food, or you bought something to bite at Nimule, it's actually good you take something to bite at Nimule, because the next point where you're going to have to buy something to bite will be at Aru Junction, which is far. Now, my experience is that from Nimule to Juba, it took about 5 to 6 hours. It was so long. It was actually about 6 hours. And for several reasons. One, when we passed Nimule, after passing Nimule, and that checkpoint, we found a whole contingent of Ugandan soldiers on the road. You know, carrying, you know, artillery and weapons and all of that. Actually, a lot of artillery and a lot of soldiers. And they were crawling throughout that road. And so you can imagine they were very slow. It was a very, very slow caravan. So our bus was kept at bay. I don't think that trip should take 5 6 hours, but ours took 6 hours. It was like so, it was so tiring. But by the time we are passing that whole caravan, it took us a long time. You know, we were just, you know, moving so slowly. And then the other thing is that there'll be some patches of the road, of course, that are, you know, there are potholes and all of that, and they're not really good. The road is really bad. Just some patches, not the whole road, eh?